Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our national anthem as performed by members of our choir and orchestra under the direction of Andrew Cam and Andrew Jacobson. Graduates, please be seated. Good afternoon, families, staff, friends, relatives, those who have come from nearby neighborhoods and those who've traveled many, many miles. Welcome Dr. Aramaki, our superintendent, and school board director Phil Block, and most importantly, the graduates. Welcome to Bellevue High School's graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. Students, today we are here to celebrate you, your perseverance, growth, our community, and all that you have accomplished during your time at Bellevue High School. Class of 2026, you have continued a proud and enduring tradition of excellence at Bellevue High School. Through strong academics, inspiring athletics, powerful expressions in the arts, and a host of activities. You leave your mark not just in what you achieved, but how you support one another. And now you take your place as members of something even larger. You are now Bellevue High School alumni. And there's a few in the crowd, I imagine. You join a legacy that stretches far beyond the halls of Bellevue High School, a network of individuals who have walked the same halls and gone on to share their communities, shape their communities, their professions, and the world. Today, you carry that legacy forward. It's hard to believe how quickly these years have passed. It feels like just yesterday you were stepping onto campus as freshmen, finding your way, meeting new classmates, taking on new challenges, and now here you are. Along the way, you've worked hard and you've played hard. Some of you more play than work, but here you are. And you've created memories that will stay with you for a lifetime. The friendships, the laughter, the challenges, the tears you've overcome, and the moments of joy and triumph. These are the stories that you will carry with you. And you'll tell them over and over and over again. But you haven't taken this journey alone. Each of you has been supported by your teachers, your counselors, your coaches, your friends, and especially your families. To the friends and families here today, this moment belongs to you as well. You've been there from the very beginning. You know, my mother was very good at sending birthday cards. And every year, well into my 40s, she would send me birthday cards and she would remind me of the day I was born. And at the time, I didn't really understand it. But see, those moments live on. Your parents see your whole life, your guardians, your friends and family. They never lose that. In your life, you will face challenges, doubts, and fears. And I want to pass on one other message that's most famously attributed to Nelson Mandela. And he said, the greatest glory in living not lies in not never falling, but in rising up every time we fall. So press on, move forward, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and know that you are prepared, you belong, and you deserve a seat at the table. Class of 2026, as you look around today, know this: you are deeply loved, fiercely supported, and you are ready for whatever lies in front of you. You are our hearts, our future, our legacy as a school and community. So as you leave Bellevue High School, do so with confidence. Carry with you the lessons you've learned, the wisdom passed on to you by your family, friends, and teachers. Lean on your relationships and friendships, and never stop believing in yourself. So go and make your mark in the world. We are proud of you, not just today, but for all that you will become. We look forward with great anticipation to the incredible things ahead for each and every one of you. Congratulations, class of 2026. Go Wolverines! And now I'd like to welcome to the stage Mara Sabis as she introduces our faculty speaker.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Mara Sabis, and I have the honor of introducing our faculty speaker. I could talk forever, as I'm sure many of us could, about what a great teacher Miss Golding is. I was lucky enough to have her this year in AP Lit. Even though it was one of my hardest classes, it was by far my favorite because of all the books we read and all the discussions we've had that I'm sure all of us will carry with us for a long time. I joined Miss Golding's class late and was very worried about being in a hard class and being behind. But Miss Golding supported me every single day until I felt like I was on track on my own. She was always there to cheer me up with a joke, a hug, or a really good pep talk. Miss Golding has a way of welcoming you into class in the morning that makes you feel so special and puts a smile on your face. Every student that Miss Golding has ever had knows that they are smart enough, they are good enough, and doggone it, Miss Golding loves them. So it is my honor to introduce Brianna Golding.
Thank you, seniors, for inviting me to speak today. Thank you to the friends and family who have supported you and cared for you throughout and today. And of course, thanks to Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, and Starbucks for keeping you fed and caffeinated, even if that does mean sometimes you are late to class. Those of you who have taken AP English Literature know that every year, on the morning of the exam, I sing a song for my students. I sit in the Commons right before the exam, playing the karaoke version of All Star on my tiny Bluetooth speaker, and I sing my silly AP Lit-themed parody of the lyrics. If you've seen me do this, you may know why it is that I always sit. It's because I'm too nervous to stand up. If you've been close enough, you may have noticed my hands shaking so hard that I can't hold the lyrics sheet. I do this every year, and every year I feel like I'm a hair's breadth from a panic attack. Now, I'm up on this stage. And instead of singing a silly song to 75 students who already know me, I'm speaking to more than 75 people, many of whom don't know me at all. And you will notice that I am not holding my speech because my hands are shaking. It is scary up here. But that's okay. It's nothing new. Life is scary. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, is fear. I know today is a celebration, and I hope you are excited about today and about your future. You should be. But I'm guessing that many of you are also feeling some fear right now. Maybe you're scared about graduating, going off to college, leaving home, joining the adult world. Maybe you're scared of what you see in the news. Maybe you're scared of asking somebody out on a date because you're afraid they're going to say no. Maybe you're just scared because you saw a spider earlier and you're afraid to see if it's still there, and you're also afraid if it's not. Anyway, I'm not here to tell you not to be afraid. I mean, I'd love to. I'd love to tell you that everything will go your way and there's nothing to be afraid of. But let's face it, that's a lie. Life can be scary. It is a bumpy, bumpy road. And it can definitely be tempting to try to hide from the scary parts, to avoid everything that's uncomfortable. The problem is that sometimes the scariest parts are also the most worthwhile. Caring about the world is scary because it's so big and we are so small, because the problems are so much more than any one of us can fix. And loving people is scary because loving people makes us vulnerable to rejection and to loss. And trying is scary because trying means the possibility of failing. But if we don't care, if we don't love, if we don't try, what kind of journey are we taking on this bumpy road of life? None at all. We're just, I don't know, awkwardly sitting in a parked car, not going anywhere. I want more than that for you. We want more than that for you. I hope you want more than that for you. So my advice is this: embrace the fear. Be brave. Yes, the world is a scary place. Go out into it anyway. Yes, caring about the world is scary. Care anyway. Yes, loving people is scary. Love anyway. Yes, trying is scary. Try anyway. Sit in front of a crowd of people you love with a Bluetooth speaker and some karaoke music and sing for them, even if your hands are shaking. Don't let the fear rule you. In this scary life, in this scary world, there's also an endless supply of joy. The joy of loving and being loved. The joy of living life purposefully. The joy of a challenge surmounted. The joy of discovery. Those joys are just down the road, but you have to keep moving to reach them. Of course, I know it's easy to say, embrace the fear. That doesn't mean it's easy to do it. But I'll tell you the first step, and that's to accept that fear is normal. Worry is normal. Discomfort is normal. Life is a bumpy road. When you accept that, it makes it possible to choose the road you really want, like I chose to take the road to this stage, to share this moment with you, shaking hands and all. So be brave, class of 2026, because sometimes it's the bumpiest roads, the cobblestone streets, the rutted backcountry tracks that have the most amazing scenery and the most fascinating destinations.
Thank you, Ms. Golding. Let's welcome to the stage our student speakers, Haley Samuel and Andy Zhu.
Good afternoon, everyone.
My name is Andy Zhu.
And my name is Haley Samuel, and it's an honor for us to be representing Bellevue High School's class of 2026 as your senior class officers. Before we begin, we want to take a moment to show some gratitude.
We would like to thank all the staff at Bellevue High who has supported the class of 2026. To the teachers, the coaches, the faculty, and PTSA, without you, none of us would be here today.
We also want to specifically thank Ms. Farquhar and Ms. Lanning for being our class office advisors and guiding us through these past 4 years. Thank you to all the families and friends that have supported us graduates throughout the past 4 years. We couldn't have done it without you. I would like to take a moment to thank my friends and family who have supported me through some of the hardest years. I want to thank my dad for always encouraging, supporting, and pushing me to be the best version of myself. My mom for being such an incredible inspiration and for always being there for me. And my sister Bella, thank you so much for being a ray of sunshine in our life. I love you all so much.
I would also like to take this chance to thank my friends, family, and all the amazing teachers I've had throughout my high school journey. I want to start by thanking my dad, who's been the biggest inspiration throughout my entire life, and I also want to thank my sister, who I can always count on for help. And I can't forget to thank all my friends for all the amazing memories I've shared with them throughout the past 4 years. And to the amazing Bellevue High class of 2026, many of us have been together since elementary school. And from online classes during COVID, to meeting our upperclassmen, link leaders during freshman orientation, and before we knew it, we were the upperclassmen attending our last homecoming, our last football game, and our first senior prom. Along the way, many of us made new friends. Some of them were classmates, teammates, and teachers. Others were a little less conventional. Whether we want to admit it or not, many of us became surprisingly close with ChatGPT.
The class of 2026 is filled with some of the most talented, ambitious, driven, and insanely competitive people you will ever meet. I mean, someone had a literal spreadsheet of all our stats. That's how competitive our grade was. But having a chance to grow alongside these spectacular people has been one of the most rewarding parts of attending Bellevue High School. Whether it was in the classroom, on the field, on the stage, in robotics, speech and debate, leadership, or volunteering, our classmates have continuously challenged themselves to pursue the highest level of excellence. But what makes our class truly special isn't what each individual has achieved. It's how we've pushed one another to become the best versions of ourselves.
At Bellevue, it's hard not to be inspired by the people around you. When you're surrounded by classmates constantly taking on new challenges, taking 10 AP classes, and pursuing their passions, you can't help but raise your own expectations for yourself. The people sitting next to us in class were not only our classmates, they were also our teammates, our competitors, but most of all, our biggest sources of inspiration.
Because of each other, we've become more resilient, more open-minded, more determined, and more confident in our ability to leave our mark on the world. We've learned from our time at Bellevue that success is about learning from the different people around you and helping each other grow into the best versions of ourselves.
Take a moment to look around today. It's impossible not to feel excited about what comes next. We are closing the first biggest chapters of our lives. Our story is just beginning, however. In the sea of caps and gowns, there are future engineers, athletes, doctors, teachers, lawyers, entrepreneurs, artists, leaders, and many, many more. I know you will all end up leaving a lasting impression on the world and accomplish greatness wherever you end up.
And if the last 4 years and over 28 classes have taught us anything, it's that our class doesn't just wait for opportunities to be given to them. We create them. We've spent our time at Bellevue pushing ourselves beyond what many thought were possible. There's no doubt that each and every one of you will drive with that same passion. Although today marks the end of an era of our time at Bellevue High School, it's not the end of the connections we've built here. In the coming years, we'll find ourselves in different classrooms, different parts of the world, and different walks of life. But no matter what, and no matter where life takes us, we will always share the inside jokes, memories, laughs, and friendships that brought us to this moment.
As we move forward, there were countless moments that seemed ordinary at the time but became memories that we'll cherish forever. It's going to feel weird knowing many things are coming to an end. I'm going to miss the daily lunches with my friends, the conversations in the senior flex before class starts, and all the familiar faces I see every day. These past 4 years have shaped us into who we are today. We will always be the Bellevue Wolverines.
As we leave this chapter at Bellevue, remember to take a look around. These are the people who grew up alongside you. These are the people who have shaped you. On behalf of the class of 2026 class officers, Elena, Stella, Sophia, Daniel, Eric, Andy, and myself, congratulations, class of 2026. No matter where we go next, a part of us will always belong at Bellevue. Thank you.
Thank you, Hanley and Andy. I'd like to welcome another speaker. At Bellevue High School this year, we had 40 students who had earned a 4.0 across their entire high school career. Of those students, a number of them express interest in speaking. We get to choose one. I'd like to bring up Cece Wang as our 4.0 speaker. Cece is part of the Bellevue Youth Council. She is also a volunteer at Love and Grace Bilingual Preschool. She loves speech and debate, The Bark, our student newspaper, and loves performing for homes across the community and the elder assisted. Let's welcome Cece up to the podium.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2026. Before anything else, I want to thank my family, friends, faculty, staff, and every graduating student for carrying your own way through a challenging time, and also for listening to me today. My name is Cece Wong, and I am so honored to be here with y'all on this special occasion. When I first thought about this speech, I asked myself a question that made me quite nervous. How can I represent the class of 2026 when I don't know every single one of you? Each day as I walk through the hallways, I see people that I barely know, despite spending 4 years at the same school. But then I realized maybe that's the point. Maybe one thing that is common to all of us is that each person here today is far more than what people could see from the outside. High school oftentimes recognizes us for what's visible, like how many clubs are you doing right now? What about sports? Did you win an award for it or something? And sometimes these questions get really spicy, like, did you finish your college apps? Where are you heading next year? Or, oh my gosh, did you hear about that guy that got into Harvard or something? I mean, that really should have been me, but like, who cares, but it really should have been me. And I get it. These things reflect our real effort, and they're easy to celebrate. So, not surprisingly, I had the tendency to measure myself through these standards. Yet, I often felt frustrated that people only seemed to know a very small part of me, perhaps the part that's more based on academics. And along with that frustration, I realized more and more how I was only seeing a fraction of other people too. Throughout high school, I oftentimes heard about the successes of our student athletes, always winning games and somehow surviving school at the same time. I don't know how you guys do all of those stuff and still find the time to sleep, or maybe not. But the point is, I can't really play any sports, So it was easy for me to look at what other people have and arrive at the conclusion that I have done so little. But after talking with some of these people, something felt wrong. I only saw a finished product, the trophy, the recognition, but not the perseverance, team effort, or stories behind it. And I only saw what I had not done. I forgot about the ways that I had grown that were not so easy to explain to anyone else. So my conclusion was incomplete. Now, I am certain that every single one of you has made many, many decisions that supported yourself and others, but you felt like no one else noticed it. Maybe you kept showing up after a horrible, horrible day. Maybe you helped someone else while you were struggling too. Or maybe you tried again after disappointment. We have the tendency to think that these seemingly invisible actions aren't really making any difference. I guess you can't really put them on LinkedIn and they don't really make you look aura, so But these stories are real. They matter even when other people don't fully understand you. And other people will not always understand you clearly. They may notice your success and miss your struggle, or notice your struggle and miss the strength that carried you through it. But neither is your full story. Do not let others' incomplete understanding of you become your complete understanding of yourself. And because we know what it's like to be incompletely understood, I hope we don't reduce other people to just one label or one mistake, and that we show a little extra understanding. Personally, I realized that my first impressions are wrong a lot. So as we leave Bellevue, I hope we remember that every person we meet is carrying a story that we cannot see fully, including us. And looking around this room, there are so many stories that I would never get to know. Yet, it's these stories that made up the class of 2026. So thank you for your parts that are easy to celebrate. And thank you for your parts that maybe most of us never got to see. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2026, and good luck, everyone.
was beautiful. Thank you for your performance. And thank you, CC, for your message that we are all more than what we appear and just what you see. As our graduates are making their way back to their seats, I continue to marvel at the students of Bellevue High School, and I remind myself daily that every student who walks in that door has an incredible story, a history, experiences, and they show up every day, and it just keeps me curious. But everybody, every individual in this room has an incredible story. At this point, we're going to be transitioning in a minute. I'm going to bring up Dr. Aramaki. But I do want to say that Dr. Aramaki, it is my pleasure to certify that the soon-to-be graduates present and in attendance this day have completed, and in most cases far exceeded, the requirements for high school graduation as stipulated by the Bellevue School District Board of Directors, or are otherwise eligible to be with us today. It is with great pride and gratitude and admiration that I present to you the Bellevue High School Class of 2026.
All right, graduates, today we celebrate the successful completion of your important chapter in your lives. You've achieved every critical milestone in your K-12 experience, from learning to write your name in kindergarten, to learning to keep your hands and feet to yourself, to taking your final Smarter Balance test, SAT test, AP test, and maybe the hardest of all, trying to take all the stickers off of your laptops before turning it in. The diploma you're about to receive reflects all of these milestones and accomplishments, and of course, so much more. But your diploma also represents the support of many people who care about you so much. To the families, caregivers, loved ones gathered here today who are surrounding you, you did it. Thank you for your encouragement, sacrifices, all the sleepless nights worrying, and your unwavering belief in these amazing graduates. And to the extraordinary Bellevue teachers, staff, administrators, and all those who have walked alongside these students each day for the past 13 school years, job well done. Thank you for your care, commitment, and unwavering belief in these amazing graduates. So graduates, on behalf of the Bellevue School District and your beloved community that loves you and believes in your unlimited individual and collective potential, congratulations on reaching this milestone. President Block, I am proud to present the Bellevue High School graduating class of 2026 for your acceptance.
Hi, I'm Phil Block, the school board president, and I'm happy and excited to see all of you here today. I kind of loom here like the final boss you didn't know existed on a video game, who's come on at the very last moment to stand between you and getting your diplomas. It's really exciting to have you here today, but I want you to take just a moment to reflect on everything you did to get here and where you're going beyond. In just a moment, we'll stop calling you students and seniors, we'll call you graduates. You've made it, and that's an amazing thing. You're gonna find that in the future, you'll have some struggles. You've got all of each other, you've got your families to fall back on, and you've learned a lot. You've got so much grit, and you've had so much opportunity to prove yourselves as you've gone through school. And we're really excited to see everything that you're gonna do in your careers, in your service, and as you go to college. Therefore, on behalf of the Bellevue School District Board of Directors, it is my honor to accept the Bellevue High School graduating class of 2026. Having been certified by the principal, these students have successfully completed all of the requirements established by the Bellevue School District and the state of Washington. Graduates, we celebrate your work, perseverance, growth, and accomplishments. You have contributed to your schools, your communities, and one another in meaningful ways. As you leave us to pursue your future aspirations, we encourage you to continue learning, leading, and making a positive difference as creators of your future world. And with that, it is with tremendous pride that the Bellevue School District Board of Directors accepts the Bellevue High School Class of 2026. Congratulations.
All right, people, we are going to transition here a minute and get ready for the awarding of diplomas.
Cece Wong.
Abhinav Venkata Pulapati.
Andy Zhu.
Mara Sabis.
Haley Samuel.
Teresa Lopez Rivera.
Stella O'Connor.
Angel Gabriel Rodello Flores.
Eric Fong.
Gabriela Kalana Perez.
Daniel Choey.
Gabe Salivary.
Elena Hannon.
Jerry Zhang.
Sophia Twahir.
Logan Jaesung Park.
Soraya Arjumand.
Justin Wong.
Sophie Kim.
Tarston Schultz.
Robin Wang.
Oli Peterson.
Kenny Shin.
Bryce Schuler.
Gino Chantony.
Sophia Shu.
Jevin Shin.
Alina Sitch.
Brandon O.
Catherine Shu.
Seth Whittingham.
Miley Vogel.
Michael Lim.
Yujung Park.
Liliana Cohen.
Maddie Nee.
Anais Moon.
Jason Woodward.
Ariel Kem.
Halen Ritzer.
Elena Lee.
Ramsey Neff.
Madeline Lee.
Colton Robillard.
Kai Moroff.
Sawyer Young.
Tristan Lynn.
Ryan Zahedi.
Thomas Feisendyer.
Bennett Rowdy.
Austin Borberg.
Benjamin Yu.
Megan Hang.
Anton Shafar.
Jason Koo.
Hudson Yoon.
Jessica Herwood.
Riley Paladar.
Jacqueline Shaw.
Tim Zinchuk.
Benjamin Fu.
Caden Eureka.
Evan Du.
Zan Snyder.
Jakin Lee.
Monica O.
Grayson Arnold.
Joycey Jimena Francesca Sashbin.
Rowan Drawn.
Candelaria Noemi Sashbin Lukes.
Brody Gate.
Kaylee Tubb.
Eduardo Melina.
Charlene Stolt.
Vaughn Ederer.
Ashby Nelson.
Daniel Davenport.
Lakely Stair.
Haley Hansen.
Sarah O'Connell.
Scarlett Eichenberger.
Max Yin.
Karis Liffick.
Renee Zhang.
Josh DePalma.
Abby Reynolds.
Dominic Katanich.
Jada Perry.
Alex Gillen.
Ique Williams.
Desmond Lloyd.
Trevin King.
Brogan Leland.
Jackson Skaggs.
Dylan Baidovsky.
Tatum Wilson.
Max Jones.
Raylan Witherspoon.
Dawson Fader.
AJ Morton.
Zachary Henn.
Jack Corsi.
Saveli Demidovich.
Lauren Kyleman.
Sirdar Ahmudametov.
Malia Kafusi.
Daniel Klimov.
Saisha Simonton.
Gleb Kobzar.
Jackson Rankin.
Adric George.
Max Harity.
Jacob Morris.
Mina Preston.
Gia Fudo.
Raina Tift.
Logan Lorenzo.
Tatum Otto.
Aiden Lee.
Lauren O'Connor.
Aiden Kim.
Charlotte Wong.
Hansel Cho.
Kimaya Prasanna.
William Hartono.
Abby Sai.
Tess Lynn.
Vivian Wong.
Sashir Adikari.
Meha Chin.
Cameron Landaveri.
Amber Shao.
Emma Gonzalez.
Hayden Song.
Daphne Dobson.
Ruth Tillahan.
Lena Cross.
Eli Penner.
Chase Carson.
Sophia Wisega.
Paloma Gonzalez Phillips.
Mia Palcisco.
Nicole Makarenka.
Caitlin Wynn.
Amelie Easton.
Ava Yazdani.
Imogen Easton.
Maya Rublowski.
Marin Blevins.
Keeglin Robinson.
Israel Fernandez.
Olivia Sowito.
Stefan Puskas.
Riley Nybert.
Jorge Cuevas Emmanuel Jimenez.
Natalie Russell.
Ruben Gomez.
Nora Ziari.
Pippen Santiago Aguilar Cuela.
Brendan Nago.
Jesus Moreno.
Paul Yang.
Kira Brinkman.
William Zhang.
Emerson Moran.
Nolan Reinhardt.
Kayla Fitzpatrick.
Aditya Senthiel.
Kendall Fitzpatrick.
Arthur Yen.
Amaya Basinger.
Fatima Sonko.
Bailey Bingham.
Mariah Quintanares.
Siona Aurora.
Estelle Oaksmith.
Chloe Eugene Lynn.
Gracie Tuck.
Angelina Zhuang.
Lily Razori.
Zora Chen.
Duke Stoffer.
Ethan Lee.
Nicholas Nora.
Justin Kim.
Ellis Olchin.
Stella Aty.
Bo Strum.
Zoe Lynn.
Will O'Hara.
Colin Curley.
Rory Ritchie.
Sonia Mata.
Olivier Watson Lamb.
Audrey Hong.
Niall Raphael.
Elizabeth Hu.
Sakar Verona.
Akari Inouye.
Srikar Namani.
Lynn Cow.
Eliana Nan.
Samira Arjamon.
Angela Zhou.
Kendall Heineman.
Beauty Pruitt.
Mariam Basuni.
Mei Yuen.
Aja Akori.
Brooke Thayer.
Jessica Lynn.
Gus Nelson.
Keigo Aoyagi.
Samuel Skinner.
CJ Mavendidze.
Con Tuman.
Zachary Hall.
Sean Soraya.
Reed Kunderman.
Joseph Poon.
Kavi Dash.
Chirag Sarao.
Gabriel Bolzer.
Fabian Navarro.
Veha Lim Tilton.
Brian Sanchez Vasquez.
Lilu Lambros.
Andrew Zhang.
Caitlin Brown.
Christian Wong.
Olivia Kane.
Felipe Scorscato Botelho.
Sadie Doctorman.
Xavier Sidhu.
Hayden Adam.
Zachary Ong.
Miles Doctorman.
Nathaniel Urbano.
Tristan Fisher.
Marcus Turner.
Harun Islam Basic.
Harley Thunder.
Blake Lund.
John Yum.
Mark Gaifman.
Peyton Niblet.
Andrian Huang.
Armani Salazar.
Lucas Arnold.
Steven Selvar.
Cohen Heller.
Desmond Wixon.
William Brotherton.
Uri Yonker.
David Dalby.
Jaden Seeger.
Hart Mulumba.
Sam Zhu.
Jude Alexander Mason.
Jason Wong.
Sohail Joshi.
Ryan Pan.
Shayan Khan.
Ruben Pagosian.
Caden Flores.
Ewell Park.
Lucas Cho.
Callum Stoney.
Hunter House.
Jeffrey Wong.
Jacob Layade.
Ian Park.
Liam McCarthy.
Dimitri Tito.
William Leonard.
Isabella Yang.
Alexis Arenas.
Rain Maria Reinmiller.
Caitlin Arenas.
Zoe Newman.
Holly First.
Quinn Vu.
Soren Hildahl.
Mariel Sue.
Palina Makarov.
Caden Suk.
Sydney Chenoweth.
Caden Ueda.
Frank Ling.
Alex Wong.
Carson Millen.
Arthur Zhu.
Azan Moxie.
Callan Q.
Patrick Anthony Zacharias Durham.
Arush Vegula.
Helena Hansen.
Richard Yen.
Brooke Beatty.
Above Nunda.
Caitlin Mocan.
Aiken Sue.
Rachel K. Emerson.
Aryan Singh.
Ayla Ali.
Jeffrey Tao.
Emma Atanasov.
David Wong.
Ayla Gray.
Desmond Wan.
Arnold De La Vega.
Liam Zanoni.
Milo Venkat Blanco.
Liam Ing.
Thomas Kong.
Letitia Jin.
Jonggun Mang.
Ray Sirodin.
Caitlin Basundat.
Liera Kachuk.
Olivia Chamberlain.
Mayumi Wilson.
Ava Kate Mara.
Ivy Yang.
Julia Apaula Iata Leopai.
Amelie Agraviador.
Janaya Jean Lepe Masunu.
Karis Washington.
Matthias Muamua Kalepo.
Lauren Yim.
Arthur Chi.
Winter Sai.
Elwin Chen.
Olga Podkoritova.
Azeda Burton.
Mingmei Sun.
Felissa Gill.
Evan Chekel.
Ethan Gallitzer.
Ishan Mishra.
Rohin Ball.
Yash Kathari.
Anakit Bhattacharjee.
Ethan Kuruvilla.
Odell DeConnie.
Ethan Blake Cutler.
Destin Kraut.
Jidong Gu.
Michael Harrison Burton.
Jacob Heichel.
Marius Listauskas.
William Lee.
Mikhail Lagnada.
Justin Lee.
Amelia Liu.
Jiayoung Sunny Sai.
Luana Marcus.
Luis Leva.
Raphael Huber.
Serena Kim.
Aaron Chaudhry.
Bruno Malungu.
Chloe Chang.
Ryan Wong.
Jeannie Chin.
Aaron Cho.
Ashlyn McKee Flom.
Mia Massino.
Catherine Jang.
Shashat Kunvati.
Jenna Durham.
Gavin Lee.
Sayan Kim.
Eric Liu.
Vyacheslav Bell.
Quentin Guo.
Tristan Cumby.
Owen Lin.
Luke McCrory.
Joe Che.
Lydia Levin.
Deanna Everman.
Katie Jardine.
Johanna Kobayashi.
Lindsay Diane Drum.
Helena Kasich.
Brian Garcia Lugo.
Katie Lynn.
Silver, Liu.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2026, let's give them one more. Amazing. We're going to wrap things up here in just a minute. Folks are reminded we're all going to exit the stadium here shortly. There's beautiful weather outside, amazing photo opportunities. Get together with your friends and families, take lots of pictures. That's happening next. But first, I would like to bring up, let's see, Carrie Shin, Robin Wang, Sophie Kim, Soraya Arjamand, to lead the turning of the tassels. Thank you for coming, everybody. Should we go?
Hello, guys. It's Kenny.
Soraya.
It's Robin.
And Sophie.
And for the past 2 years, we've had the honor to serve as your ASB officers.
Thank you for your spirit, your support, and making Bellevue High such a special place.
We've shared unforgettable memories, and now it's time for one final tradition together.
Okay, class of 2026, when we count down from 3, you're gonna move your tassels from the right to the left, then we're gonna toss. Ready? Wait, rise.
Everybody rise.
Everybody rise. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Get in here, Robin.
Okay, ready? Get in, Robin. Okay.
3,
3, 2, 1. Congratulations, class of
'Cause if you've got music, put it in the sight reading folder. I'll bring the bucket. And then we are going to get all our stuff packed up and we're going to meet out that doorway by the tennis courts.